Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. My name is Jeff Tuholski. I'm the current leadership chair here at Shepherd's Heart. And this past Sunday, we started a series of sessions that we're calling equipping sessions. The equipping sessions were designed specifically to us to work together to figure out how we can best, as individually and as a church, grow the kingdom of God, and also grow our church, Shepherd's Heart. So we had our introductory session this past Sunday, and we had a good attendance from the people who were at service on Sunday. And I started out by just giving some background information about kind of where we've been, what we're trying to achieve in these sessions. And essentially, the sessions are designed for each person working individually or as part of the church to get better, to fulfill the Great Commission and the stated purposes of our church. The stated purposes are, and I'll paraphrase them, to lead others to Christ, to equip individuals for a life of ministry and mission, and to worship and fellowship as a family of God. This sessions are really a continuation of work we've been doing, and we're at the point now where we felt that as a church body, what we need to get better at is inviting others to church, because that's how churches grow, by inviting other people to worship and minister in mission with us. And in that regard, we're going to grow the kingdom. And our focus is on, first and foremost, growing the kingdom. And if people come to do that with us here, that's a plus or a bonus. So the program has 3 segments. First one we're working on now, which is what would it look like if, in fact, Shepherd's Heart truly fulfilled its stated purpose, and specifically the Great Commission, which Jesus gave us in Matthew 22, which is go and make disciples of all nations. Before we got into the meat of the subject matter, we had a brief exercise that everyone participated in, and I want to share that with you now. All right, so the introductory exercise that we had in this first session was to solve this puzzle. And the instructions is to connect all of these dots with four straight lines without lifting your pen from the paper. Or in this case, my marker. So if you want to take a look at this, maybe jot it down if you haven't seen it. Pause the video and see if you can, in fact, connect these 9 dots with 4 straight lines without lifting your pen from the paper. Okay, so here is the solution to the box, or to the puzzle. All right, so far as I know, this puzzle is the origin of the phrase thinking outside the box. And our brains have a tendency to enclose things or to finish things. And so for the people in our session, and when I did this the first time, this is exactly what I did. I did not let myself go outside the parameters of this imaginary box, which really isn't there. So as we go through these sessions, we want people to remember this, that we do tend to self-limit ourselves to things that aren't really there. And sometimes you need to go beyond that perception in order to think of something more creative, or to get by something that's blocking you from pursuing a certain goal or taking a certain action. This was kind of the beginning exercise of our program, and it will stay posted throughout the sessions. And I hope you were able to solve it. We had fun with this exercise, and then we moved into the first real brainstorming session, where we talked about the obstacles to fulfilling the Great Commission. I asked the question, so if this is what we're supposed to do, why don't we? And we took some time for everyone to kind of gather their thoughts, and we came back with a list of items, obstacles that kind of get in our way of following Jesus' command to go and make disciples of all nations, and therefore fulfilling that Great Commission and fulfilling our first purpose of Shepherd's Heart, to lead others to Christ. So those obstacles that we posted on the walls, and if you come to church, you'll see them listed in the fellowship hall. Our goal with those is to keep those in front of us, and as we go through these next several segments of the equipping sessions, we hope that we can address them and begin to think about how we can overcome them, again, both as individuals and as a church. So that we had a good time. I appreciate the folks that came, and I hope the folks who can't make it will come next time. And we're working on ways to at least share more of this information in a shorter makeup sessions for those who can't attend every week. Bye, and God bless.